Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. When a day comes to an end and a person is about to go to sleep and give his neshama to Shemayim to give it a boost and recharge for next day, so there is a chiyuv of Kriat Hamata. It's actually when the first Mishnah Masechta Brachos is the question comes up, May a Masai Karin Shema Ba'arvin. When is the time to read Kriat Hamata? Right in the beginning, there is a machlokes, an argument between Rashi and Tosfos. Which Kriya Shema are we talking about? According to some opinions, he's talking about the Kriya Shema that you say by night when you go to sleep. Literally, even after you daven, when you go to sleep, there's a chiyuv to say Kriya Shema. The Gemara Masechta Brachos, the Avdallah number the base says, Amar Rab Yosi, my kra. What does the pasuk mean when it says? Rigzu v'al techto, you won't sin. Imru b'vavchem al mishkaftem v'doimu sela. So Rashi explains, Imru b'vavchem. Imru, say mashakasav al vavecha. Say what it says, that the Torah refers to it and says that you should be on your heart. Al mishkaftem. Shanemar uv'shachbecha. That meaning to say, that there's the pasuk of where the Torah says al levavecha should be said by when the time you go to sleep. And the Gemara Taka says in Daf Hey, anybody who reads Shema as he's going to bed is as if he's holding a double-edged sword, sharpened sword that's going to cut through anything Rahman al-Atzlan that might block him, his neshama getting recharged. And you never know what he could be greeted upstairs Lamaila. So you're coming with this double-edged sword to cut out any evil things. So that's what the Kriat Hamata does. Besides, sometimes halachically you're going to fulfill the mitzvah of the Kriat Hamata. On top of that, you have a special shmira by saying Kriat Shema. Now, in the text of Kriat Hamata, there's actually three parts to it. There is the Kriat Hamata, the saying Kriat Shema. Then there's all the attaching kapitlach and nice things that we say around it, and I will speak about it in a minute. And then the third thing, the finale thing, is the bracha of hamapil. Now, what are the other kapitlach that you say around it? So Chazal say that a person, before he goes to sleep, first of all, he has to be very careful to say the Shema, because being that that's the time when his neshama, his nefesh, parts the guf. It's as if, Rahman al-Atzlan, the time when a person passes away, right before he passes away, he says Shema, and he does Kabbalah Soyo Machol Shemayim. The same should be in a miniature way every single night. But besides for that point, there's an addition of saying special kapitlach atilim, special kapitlach parts of davening, because it is proper for before a person goes to sleep, he should search through, think about the actions he did during the day, and see which actions need correction, which actions need tshuva. The Zohar elaborates this and says how special it is if a person does this before he goes to sleep, and he gives them a special title. Those who do that are called Mara de Chushbana. Mara de Chushbana means masters, people who are very careful and accurate in accounting. They have an accounting of everything they do. And that's special about being mefashvesh b'maisav. And another thing Chazal say, that if anybody that you know, or you don't even know, is getting punished because of you, meaning even if he did something to you and that's causing that person to get punished, you, in the Rahman al-Atzlan and the trickle-down effect, get hurt too. So that's why before you face the music Lamaila, you forgive and you say Hareini Michael. I want to make sure nobody will get hurt in any way from me. The Gemara says, Rabbi Yosi says, Rabbi Yehuda says, Kol Masha Eisa B'chol Yom, whatever a person does during the day, the Shmasei Me'ida Olav Lamaila, his neshama, it testifies of everything he does when he comes up to Shemayim, and it's very, very important that a person should clear it and do tshuva on anything that has to be fixed. Now, the concept of Kriat Hamata is discussed especially by Arichas in Chassidish Svarim, how they would make a long cheshbon nefesh, and that would possibly lead to Tikkun Chatzois. And Tikkun Chatzois is, the Rebbe writes in a Sikha, that's already a level that's not for just anybody, that's for a level of people who are higher than the level of Beinanim. But Chassidish Svarim in general, due to the fact of this Morid de Chushbana, keeping an accounting of everything you did, became a big focus in Chassidish Svarim, and it's brought in Pikei Achivrim and brought in Hayoim Yoim that there are different times that a Yid, a Chassid, does Cheshbon and Nefesh. There's a time in the year, we know it's Elul. A time in the month, we know it's Erev Reish Chodesh. A time in the week, we know it's Leil Shishi. And a time of the day, it's every night before you go to sleep. You have to make a Cheshbon and Nefesh to come with a clean slate L'mayla.